Hello everyone, my name is Hunter555, you can call me Hunter. I'm back! Did you miss me? Go on, you know you did! Maybe one day your aim will improve. Just making sure I get that joke in before Scotsman does. Hello Scotsman, hello, I believe I saw Mythical coming in, hello Mythical, and Addy, put some clothes on. I knew you'd make the joke, Scots. I knew you'd make the joke. That's what you get when you're old. You become predictable. Where did I go, Addy? Where did I go? Where did I go indeed? That is the question. I went places. I went places and did things. That's a lie. I did bugger all for a week. Hello, Exapol. Welcome on in. Right. First things first. As I said, my name is Hunter555, but you can call me Hunter. This is Infinity Cove, the Patreon server of Joel Duggan. You can join myself and the other amazing folks here at patreon.com/Joel Duggan and signing up at the $10 a month tier. We're in the Pridelands currently. We will not be here for the entire stream. Tomorrow is the day. Tomorrow is the day. The day we update. We will be updating to 1.21 tomorrow, I think. I'm hoping I've got that right. We're updating the server, I know that. I think it's to 1.21. I don't actually know if it's 1.21 or if it's 1.20.6. I'm waiting for maybe Scotsman to confirm because I think... or Mythical. Yes, Scotsman, it is tomorrow. So we're in the Pridelands briefly because one of the things that's happening as part of the update... 1.21, okay. I thought it was, but then I started to question myself. Part of the update means we have to say goodbye to the tables and chairs data pack. We have got a replacement data pack, but it's not this one. And as a result, all these tables and chairs are going to balk. So we went round yesterday on Odd Job Sunday on Elcon stream and removed a load in the more public areas. I have removed... Hold on, I will go over there and show you. All the chairs from the train. All the tables and chairs in the train. Which I'm not thrilled about because I was using benches, which the new mod pack doesn't have. These, the benches. The new mod pack doesn't have them. I have received permission from J Price and Cosmic to remove the tables and chairs elsewhere within the Pridelands, so that is what we're going to be opening the stream with, just to get it done. It shouldn't take all that long, to be perfectly honest, so I'm just going to go poking through J Price's wardrobe, apparently. What I saw once in a while. Oh yeah, it had candles on it. Candles float. Candles can float. Okay. Hello, mini packs. Yes, Xpol. There will be some chunk trimming, but we're not resetting the entire world, thankfully. Who can give me information on how you do it? Found a way, but I mean downloading all the files. Unfortunately, Xpol, yes, I believe that is the only way. However, the expert has just arrived. That wolf. That wretched wolf. Minipacks, thank you for entering month 5 of a 12-month gift sub from Cosmic. Is there a way to trim chunks without downloading the world files? Asking for a friend. I don't think there are any tables or chairs in here, but it's Cosmic and J Price, so Who knows? I have to check everywhere. Does not look like it. Okay. Candles are weird. You can't place them without a block below them that's solid, but once you've done it... Yeah! There are a few... I'm about to say there are a few things like that. I don't actually know if there is. I'm just about to say there is. My inventory's full. Hold on. There we go. I've also already removed the couple of tables that were at treetops and the sawmill that was at treetops. That was done with Pax's help because it was broken. Ow. I don't think there's... I don't know where there might be more. Where would there be more? Actually not a problem, but I can only do it with a GUI. That means download them all. Is there some... Oh! So I found out that one of the new music discs is a Christmas time music, so who's going to tell Cosmic? Well, Mythical, thank you for wondrously volunteering yourself for that responsibility. Closest alternative, but break the moment the block supporting them is removed. I can only do it with GUI, and that means download them all. Is there a command line? Okay. Is there a command line version? Does anyone know? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Like that. Need to download them, can't you just FTP them all to the PC? This is a riveting conversation for the people watching the VOD, I'm sure. Because they cannot see chat. With the update comes me needing to confirm all my mods, so I may add the Twitch chat bridge, because with any luck it will not crash this computer. Well, didn't crash the last computer. Crashed specifically Minecraft on the old computer. But with any luck this new computer, it won't crash Minecraft. Okay, tables and chairs, tables and chairs. Well, did you want broken tables and chairs in your house, mini packs? Never encountered command line version. The whole bit of needing to see what you're trimming before you remove something is important. I now know how to make an auto music display. Just make it under their base, and that when they walk, it will play. Oh, they would hate you, Mythical. They would absolutely hate you. Do it. Do it. Do what you love, love what you do. I don't... Oh, there we go. There. That is something else, actually. The Immersive Paintings pack will also be going, which is very sad. How big are the world files for Infinity Cove? Setting one up that screams Elkhorn. Speaking of Elkhorn, were your ears burning? Were your ears burning, sir? Oh, the chair was in the way. Only said he'll come once he's early. Well, that's the thing with the elderly. They tend to start arriving to things quite early. 9 GB currently, about 4 GB when trimmed. Xpol, please also take in consideration. Please also apparently. Please also take into consideration how old the world is versus how old your own world might be. If your world isn't as old as Infinity Cove, and also Infinity Cove has several a number of players who are like we've got quite a sizable world. I know the map's quite empty. That would be because I accidentally deleted the world file. I'm sorry, J Price. I'm sorry. I didn't realise how many she'd used. Whoops. Oh, you were expecting more. Okay. Nothing in here. I will set up when Halloween stuff goes off the shelves and Christmas stuff comes on. So it'll be in about 2 weeks, and yes, Cosmic is going to hate you. Yes, especially if you do it when the Christmas stuff starts to come into the shops, because Cosmic hates how early Christmas stuff comes into the shops. That is one of their pet peeves about Christmas. Those are slabs. Those are also slabs. Those are not. I feel so bad. Bup, bup. Those are trapdoors. Okay. I think that's everything then? Oh, I need to check up at the greenhouse. Hold on. Ow. None in... I've not actually been in here. I like these flags. I didn't realise we have 3 green... When did we have 3 greenhouses? Keep it trimmed every major version so it stays manageable. Biggest you've ever seen was 12. Halloween ends and the Christmas stuff is on the shelves the next day. There's, for us, some Christmas stuff, but we've got bonfire night before Halloween is over. What? We've got bonfire night before Christmas, so normally that stuff appears briefly, and then you get the Christmas stuff. So we've got a few extra days. We have a mythical. Why do we only have 3 greenhouses? I don't follow the question, Scotsman. What does mythical have to do with greenhouse? None here. Didn't think there would be. And I doubt mythical's included any, but I'm just going to take a quick look. No. I know there are none in there. Ba 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 ba. Oop. None here. Can't turn around. This isn't an After Dark stream. Yes, it's cosmic. How did you get... Cosmic plants flowers everywhere on the graves of the people Mythical kills in her unbridled chaos. None in here. Oh, that lever doesn't do anything. There's just a random redstone torch on the other side of this lever. What is the purpose of that lever? Oh! I didn't know that teleport was still there. Okay, doesn't look like there's any in the TARDIS, which is to be expected. Don't think we've got any other buildings. No, this was made with doors. That was made the old-fashioned way. Okay. Turns torch off. I mean, Scotsman, I don't need a lever to confuse me. I just need a lever to occupy me. Also, thank you, Elcorn, for taking your clothes off for 7 streams in a row. Not sure how Kiranon feels about that. Right then. I don't have any spare shulkers. Oh. Problem solved. Over here. Damn, didn't quite clip it. Keep forgetting about that. Whoosh. I love my base. I really do. Hup. Passive mob drops. Ink sacks go in there. Wood supplies. Foodstuffs. Microblocks. Llama heads. And then over here. There we go. Really need to get back on that stuff at some point. Slacking a little in that vein. That should be there. Okay, whilst we're here, X-Paul, have you met me? Like, obviously, I need... Not... Obviously, I need an entire chest, and... Actually, do I have an entire chest of it? Seriously? Oh, yes, I do. Somehow I forgot I had that. I'll just quickly conduct some repairs of my gear whilst I'm here, just to save me from having to spend even longer here later. Be nice if they spawned a bit faster. Come on, Jumbles! Don't know the name of it, I saw it on Gem Tay's last video. Oh, the Christmassy song. Poor Scotsman didn't catch the Pokemon. Boulder's a decent Pokemon. I wanted to use Boulder in my Pokemon Black playthrough, but it's a trade evolution. And the ROM I'm using doesn't have a way to bypass trade evolutions, so... That will be making a return, by the way, Pokemon. But I'm not 100% certain when. Might be this week, but... Actually, it might not be. Let me just check the... Let me just check something. Is that happening this week, or is that next week? Okay, this week's unlikely to be Pokemon. We're about 30 minutes into the stream, so it's time for a schedule update! Da. I don't exactly have a musical cue, so I provided it. What was I going to say? Yeah, so, schedule changes. New game on Wednesday. I haven't updated the actual schedule in Discord or on Twitch yet, but there will be a new game on Wednesday. Friday there is a work outing. I am not looking forward to this. I never am. Those of you who are newer, if there are anyone lurking, I know that the people who are currently chatting are very familiar with this. Not a fan of the work socials. Not the biggest fan of my colleagues, and the extended time with them is quite rough on the old brainium. So, if I stream, it will be bingo, so I can get my brain to calm down a bit. Did you not, Pax? Oh, I'm glad I was able to tell you. Yeah, so if there will be if there is a stream on Saturday, it will be late. It will not be Pokemon, and it will probably be bingo. Folks who are on the bingo server, or regulars in the community who would like to be added to the bingo server, always more than welcome. In fact, please, if I put an announcement in that I'm playing bingo, please join me. I will need someone to talk to. Yeah, so new game on Wednesday, which will be good. Workouting on Friday, which will be painful. Saturday will be Hades as normal. Then next Monday. I know that's next week. I know that's a whole week away and we're going to sleep before then. But next Monday I have my first assessment for my apprenticeship. That starts at 5 and runs to 5:30. No, I don't know why that's the time they picked, but that's the time I was assigned, so that's the time I've got. Unless I can provide a valid justification to not do it, it could provide a valid justification to not do it at that time, such as I didn't actually have a valid justification. I work until 6 anyway, and that extra half hour is to allow for any technical difficulties. Regardless, I've got that. I'm not looking forward to that because I get really stressy about that kind of thing. So depending how I'm feeling, maybe no stream. Again, it's hard to say. At the very least, I'm working from home that day, so I don't have to deal with my colleagues that day. But it's still rough on the old brainium. Apart from that, I don't think there is anything else. I don't know. So my new Wednesday game, Pacific Drive. I don't know what kind of game it is. I've loaded into it briefly to get an idea for what setup, what layout I can have for things like the Pokemon community game and the bar across the top that has this followers and subscribers and things, and whether like Twitch notifications can appear. But apart from that, I don't know anything about the game. I did not get very far into it. So I'm going to tag the first one at least as After Dark, and it may stay as After Dark. No Scotsman, because I don't know the game Clank. I feel like that's going to upset some of the older folks in the crowd. You leave us for a week, then you go ahead and just leave us again. Have you guys been a hunter? What's everyone's preference? No, absolute mythical, not. If you'd wanted to prank me whilst I was on holiday, that would have been fine. Pranking me when I'm doing this, not fine. Very much not fine. Jesus. I didn't realise I had so much junk. Okay. Just disenchant everything. Put all the gold armor in. Be quiet. I need to turn that off. There. Rotten flesh goes in there. These all come out. Rotten flesh keeps skipping over this hopper. That's concerning. He's got Depth Strider. There we go. Hello, True Purple. Welcome in. Clank equals board game, one of the inspirations for Decked Out and Decked Out 2. Okay. I feel a little better about not having heard of it now. I was worried it'd be a video game, I should have known. Absolutely fed up to the back teeth of bad kitchen knives. Anyone got a recommend? What are you currently using, out of curiosity? Hang on, didn't you used to... And I know I'm avoiding the question when I used to work in a kitchen, but didn't you used to work in a kitchen? Who said you haven't pranked me yet and I just haven't found out? Well, no one. No one. Cheat tap mum bought because she liked the colour. Oh. I see. Never, never, never let someone else buy stuff like knives. Could have sworn the sun was going down. If you're someone who needs decent quality kitchenware. Mum got rid of all your good knives. There would have been hell to pay if my parents did that. Even if I do live with them. There would have been hell to pay if my parents had done that. Okay. We're back for the shenanigans once more. Apparently we're working on the blue wall path. Let's see. Don't actually know where this goes. Didn't find out for a long time. 9% my kitchen was thrown out by my mum when I was bedridden. I see, I see. That'd have been even more hell to pay if I found out they'd done it whilst I was unable to prevent them. A lot of decent knife producers in Germany. It might be international. Wusthof, Zwilling, or WMF. How do you get hell to pay? I'm still waiting for me to refund. For your refund. I have an advantage, Mythical, that I suspect you won't be able to use. Hold on, I need my torches. There we go. Ah, there it is. Right. Why have I got jump boost? Am I in range of that bloody beacon? I bet I am. Gonna have to go up and disable that. Wasn't happy, but I wasn't really in a position to do it. No, I suppose not. Suppose not. We already used Willing's store and saves. That might be a good brand that I can convince Mum on. In terms of sharpness, I lost a piece of thumb to an IKEA knife. How new was the knife? Because that will also have an impact. Right, there's the beacon. There's the offending beacon. Annoying me. Don't want jump boost down here. Right, let's crack on. I require blue wool, repeaters, torches. I don't need the sticky pistons. I need a block of cobblestone. And underneath it, what is that? Light grey concrete. Do I have more light grey? Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. Don't know, but Hell's customer service is just torture. Yeah, there's a reason for that. And that is a good point, only if you're on the wrong side. Which says a lot about you, Mythical. A lot about you. Crabominable escaped. No one caught it. Frankly, it's doing you a favour. You do not want that Pokemon. Oh, Pokemon community game is the thing that makes it hard for me to decide what Pokemon game I'll play next. Really is. Up. Um. Okay. Let's. Did I not grab redstone dust? Burk. Maybe I'll do a vote. Vote on my game, vote on my starter, and vote on any other in-game choices I have to make. That could be interesting. At that point, I might as well just have you guys play the game for me. One single knife set from Zwilling that is in the budget you were given. Oh, that's not ideal. Oh, hold on. I thought I had more redstone blocks than that. There they are. Probably don't need this many. Did I? No, I didn't. I am out of repeaters though, which is a bit of an issue. I'll just have to put them in later. Okay. That is all linked up. Redstone dust. There we go. There it is. There. Like so. That'll work. Some of the individual knives are over that budget. Oh god. Yeah, well that's generally a reasonable sign of a high quality knife. There's no guarantee. But there is a reason they're more expensive. Some of the time. Oh, hold on. No point going back. Every point going back. No, don't craft more repeaters, Hunter. Do not craft more repeaters. You do not need more repeat. This is a dead end, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I'm on the wrong side of the door. Basic starter sets from the good companies are still better than the good sets from the bad companies. Also true. Oh, this way. I know I've got a shulker of repeaters somewhere. Wait. Out of reach. And off we go. Oh, hiccups apparently. That one's turned off. That one's turned off. Wunderbar! Oh, no. That needs to stay there. No. There. 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 Up, 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 up. There we go. Oh, no. Stone. Right. The only problem now is the presence of the piston when this is got it. I know what to do. Wrong way. That was the right way. Don't be ridiculous, mini packs. Honestly, why would I do anything so sensible? Right, why did it come here? Wood. I need wood. There. Wrong way. This way. This way. This way. This way. Nope. Not that way. This way. This way. I can't count. There is a solution. There. Block that off. Ah. There. We just sold the last handbag. I've been putting off making those for 3 months based on that one being in the shop. That's what you get for not doing your job, Pax. I guess. I don't actually know. Right. There. 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 Oh, wait, hold on. There, there. There, there. It'll be alright. Fill that in like so. Oh, I should not have done that. Right. Blue has been done. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 wool colours left, and then I've got the lamp corners. Okay. Hello, J Price. Welcome on in. Sales are good, handbag sales are not. I hate making them. I hate it, I tell you. Well, don't sell them then. That's all I can suggest. Everyone, I want you to go to Minipax's shop and buy as many handbags as you can. Just keep them out of stock for as long as possible. Yeah? That'll be good, wouldn't it? Right then. Go for red. Screwy! About £300. Never mind. Abort. Right. Where shall we put the red door? One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. Oh, I looks to have the right number of doors. Okay. We'll put this one here. Minus 1692 6518. Just not as invested in them as I am with gaming stuff. It's more mum's side. Expensive because they take 3 ages of man to make. Oh, to make well, sorry. Need someone to stand on pressure plates or flip switches while drinking tea, or shall I just drink tea? You can just drink tea, but if you're offering to come along and be someone to chat with, then be my guest. Currently, I don't need anyone flicking switches. That may change. That may change. Whoops. Okay. What the hell? A little cavern down here. Okay. Like so. 1692. One, 692. Let's try this way, 6518. Logged into the wrong IC. Did you log into the creative server? Is that what you mean by that? That. Couple of days of focus, I'm not surprised that happened. True. 1692. I have gone to here. 6518. That way. I don't feel comfortable with that. There we go. Managed it eventually.
Howdy.
Howdy. I am trying to navigate my own redstone.
Yes. Not as successfully as you'd like, I think.
That is pretty much the way of things at the moment.
You need wireless redstone.
It would certainly be helpful. But unfortunately, wireless redstone at the moment, I'm fairly certain, I could be wrong, but I'm fairly certain, does not provide continuous power.
You can make it provide continuous power.
Oh, can you?
Yeah. It's kind of fiddly. To be honest, I'd just do what you're doing in that particular case.
Right. There it is. I didn't bring my sticky pistons.
Did I tell you about the box?
Are you going to be like that?
I'm always like this.
Well, yeah, but you're going to be like it
You
when?
haven't figured this out by now?
Oh well, as I go back, I'm just going to put all the red wool in.
Red wool.
The red wool one was probably the one I was least looking forward to. Just because it's going to be harder to see the redstone that's on it.
Is it like an old snake?
Hello,
Red
Screwy.
wool. Screwy got the reference.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah, unless you're into older horror films, you probably wouldn't.
Well, I'm not into any horror films, so.
It's kind of outside your era.
Yeah, it's not just my era; it's an entire film genre. Horror films.
Well, I'm not into those films either, but it was such a big film at the time that
What was the film?
it made it into popular culture.
Yeah, it has transcended past the movie in question.
What is the film?
Whereas for someone your age, you'd probably have had to be into it to end up watching
What was the film? The film title.
was.
Hang on one sec, I'm just doing a command.
The not
Sorry,
being a horror fan at all.
The film was The Shining.
Oh, I've heard of The Shining.
Yeah, if you hadn't heard of it, at least I'd have been amazed. If only for.
It's a Stanley Kubrick film, right?
What was his name?
And
the guy
Nicholson?
who goes mad in that film.
Jack Nicholson.
If only for Jack Nicholson breaking through the door You know, the meme with him
Oh,
with his
here's
head through
Johnny.
the door with an axe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
shoot!
where-
my
where-
ads are about to start. Pax, you're slacking.
I always slag. That's what I do.
Elkhorn, you too. Right, I'm gonna run and take my break, folks. Just to
Well,
let
you
my
can't
ads
blame
run.
Elkhorn. He's old.
I will
What
see
about Jay
you all
Price? Why
in
did Jay Price get told off?
because I like Jay Price. I will see you
Jay
folks
Price is
all
a wonderful
in
human
a
being.
few minutes.
I can tell whose builds I'm deleting tomorrow.
Thanks, Pax. I love you too, but no. Jay Price was lurking. She doesn't even know what she's getting told off for. See you folks in a few. Welcome back, everyone. Sorry that break was a little longer than normal. I was trying to give my room time to cool down, and I don't have my window open when I'm actually speaking because it's directly onto the main road.
Your mic's cutting out, at least for us. I
yes.
don't know.
Oh, I turned down the
Oh, your gate.
yeah, my voice activation threshold. Hold on. How's it now? Is it any better?
Sounded okay in that last sentence.
We'll see. It's just because I noticed that the microphone was opening to the fan, pointed directly at my face. So I turned it down to try and stop picking that up.
I can hear the fan noise behind you. It's not that loud, but
Okay.
it's like it's a fan. It's keeping you cool. It's fine.
Okay. J Price, way ahead of you.
Still need to install NVIDIA broadcast, and
Yes,
it'll
I do.
take that sound out of your mic.
Yes, I do. I might have said before that's an after apprenticeship project.
Okay, takes like a minute, but
I
you do
know,
you.
but there's also the
Um,
setup to think about, and it's how do I put this? The apprenticeship weighs on my mind more than it probably should. So I don't want to be thinking about too much else. But the apprenticeship is wrapping up very quickly, so deadline for my project is the 16th of August, so it should be wrapped up in the next couple of weeks, which will be a nice welcome relief.
you think there'd be a problem with me running the uninstall commands for tables and chairs now?
I don't know.
Let's find out.
Well, I mean, just from the point of view of, do you reckon anyone's left it this late to go and scout their builds?
Well, I've got a little bit of the, well, we kind of told you so already.
There is a touch of that.
Touch of, we need to get this done, we agreed on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
but it
Monday,
is still Monday.
and
Right,
it's
but-
Monday work day for
So,
the
except for
American
Mythical.
crowd. Yeah.
So I think it's already Tuesday.
It could be.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, but it's still Monday work day for the America crowd, so I think in their
Not
case,
for me, that's all that counts, really. I mean, those guys in Texas, so why not? I mean, Storm will be fine.
To be honest, the people who have actually been playing recently, there isn't that many Americans. It's like Elk.
J Price, Storm.
Yeah, Jay Price has just said that they've already done all the.
Yeah, I did the
things,
Pridelands at the start of the stream, so
Well, it's not that. Like I don't think you actually needed to do that necessarily, but
too late.
because I hadn't taken pictures of my house. I don't know if anyone else did for me, but I didn't know you were going around deleting things until you were already in my house deleting things.
Sorry. I just went round the Pridelands removing everything. I didn't even consider. I cleared it. I asked if J Price and Cosmic were okay with it. That was all I really thought about asking.
Well, someone else has a house in the Pridelands.
Yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry.
How could you?
Oh, quite easily.
As evidenced by doing it.
Not forget, it's the other one. I always forget what the other command is.
I need to invert that once more.
It's function? Function, it's function. Excellent. Well done, memory. You did a good job today.
You get a treat.
The number of times I've sat here and I type either function or trigger, and I need the other one, and I have to sit here and force. Like, I should just get a sticky note and write function and trigger on it somewhere.
Mythical would
to,
like to know
open a
where the
drawer and see.
update is because it's Tuesday.
Hey, I specifically said it'll be mid-afternoon Tuesday UK time.
No worries, J Price. Thank you for coming along. I appreciate you've got real life stuff.
Have fun at Madagascar.
What?
I
Yep.
know they're taking kids to
Be
rehearsal?
careful. Yeah, be careful. Transporting penguins. They can
I
be
mean, those
wild.
Madagascar penguins, they were very, very tricksy.
Oh, children are Madagascar penguins. Okay. Which
Yeah.
penguins? Or do we not know?
We don't.
I
We
certainly
just
don't
know.
know.
We just know two of the boys are Madagascar penguins.
Okay. Need to find out which two. Not which two boys, which two penguins. Skipper and Private. Oh, that feels perfect. I don't know why. That just feels perfect. Make sure to have cheese puffs as snacks. That'll keep them under control. Will it?
Oh,
I mean, if
knew
they're
you
going to go
knew
with
that. I was just being pedantic.
if we're going to go with
my
penguins, I
default
mean, they would
state.
want herring, right? Something like that.
I think they actually eat cheese puffs at some point in the film. I could be wrong, but I think they do.
I don't believe I've ever actually seen the Madagascar film.
What?
I've seen the original film. I haven't seen any of the extended universe.
Yeah, I did watch the musical. My kids, one year they did it at in the high school. Probably the same, school Disney version that
Yeah.
Jay Price's
Same-
kids
same-
are going to do.
I'd be impressed
Same
if they
theatre
did a
book.
Disney version. Seeing as it's a DreamWorks film.
Well, they do. Disney did it as well. They officially put out like, if you want your high school drama club to do yada yada. So I just kind of lumped them all together in my head.
The other boy is Mort the Tiny Lean.
Oh, okay.
I feel like they got very good characters. Well, I've run the uninstall command.
We're all still here.
Yeah.
Except for my horse.
It's whether I go and activate those two dangerous-looking command blocks that I left in the spawn chunks.
Hope you didn't have a horse you actually cared about there, Hunter. Just saying.
No.
Hey, I asked you if there are any entities around that you were protective of,
Oh,
and you're like, nope. And then there was horse murder. That is not my fault.
I completely had forgotten about that horse back. That was actually
was
left
just-
over. The only reason I was keeping it, and it was even had like a little hut, is it was actually left behind by whoever's base that was originally. And it was like name tagged and the whole 9 yards. Someone apparently cared a whole lot about that horse. Clearly not me,
No.
as I had utterly forgotten about it.
I thought I was just killing furniture, but no, I was also killing horses.
Nope. Now you're a horse murderer.
An interesting thing to have on your CV, that's for sure.
I know someone who's an equine dentist. Not quite the same thing, but I feel it's in the same ballpark.
No, I did need to invert that again. I'm an idiot.
No, Mythical. What I did in your case, because it was a clock. So the problem Screwy had was different to yours. Screwy had furniture from like three updates ago that was just completely broken, and I didn't have the tags for them to target them, so I just had to kill all entities in a range. With the clock, I specifically set up a command block that just kills anything with that tag. So I just basically set there's a command block sitting at spawn that's just deleting clocks if anyone gets near one. Which is basically what I'm going to do with the furniture.
And it's not going to kill all the mobs on the server.
Not unless the mobs have been tagged with what is it? TAC.V 5.0 or 5.3.
Crap!
And the answer's
My
no,
panda.
none of them have been tagged as.
Such an interesting
You
thing
know,
to name your panda.
That would be vaguely hilarious. My panda was called TAC.V 5.0.
My redstone's all tagged with that, says Scotsman.
If you're managing to tag your redstone with entity tags, I would like to have a word with the cheat you're running.
Way more mobs than a horse, says Mythical. That's why she's asking.
Yeah, Mythical, I wouldn't go anywhere near your builds with general kill commands. To be honest, I don't go near anyone's. It was only because Screwy was there in his own build and told me it was fine that I ran it in his. And it was only a 20 block radius as well. It just happened to catch the horse because it was behind the house.
So really, it's Screwy's fault.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's all Screwy's fault. There was no doubt there.
That's what they're saying.
I may have been the instrument of murder, but Screwy was the trigger puller, as it was.
Instigator.
Yeah, instigator. That's a better word.
Because I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I'm sure there's a fancy Latin term for it. Scotchman, I'm sure, knows it for trigger puller, but I don't know it.
Wow, you can tell it's warm in my room today. My thermos of drink is warm. Usually takes 24 hours of that time.
I stepped out of my room for my break, went to check the snake had been turned off, realised I hadn't opened my window for my break, so went back to open it, and the heat wall that I just walked into as I walked into my room. The temperature.
Yeah, sometimes it's best not to leave when it's like that.
Yeah.
Like, you leave and come back and realise how bad it was.
It wasn't so unpleasant as to I couldn't, like, I would have been uncomfortable doing that. It was a bit of a shock considering how much cooler the rest of the house is. I didn't realise quite how warm my room was tonight.
It's one of the reasons I've been going for walks at like 4:30, 5, because it's starts getting light enough. I don't accidentally fall over, because that never happens. But it's light enough not to fall over, but cool enough that I don't turn into a puddle. Trying to find a nice way of saying that.
During COVID, because of course we were allowed out for like daily exercise. I know Pax, your situation was slightly different, but I started running. What I was running from, I never figured out, but I started running, and I was having to get up at like 5:45 to go out at 6, because it was the only time that it was cool enough to go. But even then, like, I was finding the run back quite tough, because I did like I'd run to a point and then turn around and run back, and that run back, by that point, even though I was getting home by 7, at the latest, and that's assuming I was slow. Normally it was close to 6:30, and it was already getting unbearably warm. Now part of that was
Yeah,
just the fact that I was warm because I was running, but
that's what it was like this morning. But like I left at 5:15. I got back like minutes after 7, and like the last half hour, it was noticeably getting towards uncomfortable.
yeah, getting in my car even in the mornings for work has been quite unpleasant. Let alone getting in. My car is in direct sunlight all day. I need to get one of those like reflective
One of those
screens.
grandfather shades,
Is that what they're called?
big reflective shit. No, it's just what I call
I don't
them
know, but
because
it's a very evocative
it,
image.
it's only the like around here you only see elderly people using them. But yeah, those big reflective things to put in your screen so
Yeah.
it doesn't heat the inside of your car.
Yeah, just to I bought one for Addy 1 year because his car was quite bad as well, and I'm beginning to think I should take a leaf out of his book and get one for myself.
I don't know if the novelty ones still exist, but I know in like the must have been the 90s, Mum had one that was the like the face of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I can't remember
Oh,
which
I'm sure
one,
they're still out
but
there.
I imagine you can probably get a lot of them in the Cars theme.
Oh,
So
probably.
it like
Yep.
puts the
Like
eyes
eyeballs.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, that is red done. The main problem for me with the heat is it makes it a lot harder for me to actually like think.
Yeah.
Which is why I was quite glad about today having a 4-hour call. Well, it was meant to be 3 hours. It turned into a 4-hour call as preparation for one of my apprenticeship assessments, and it was actually so much easier than just trying to work. Also meant that when I got back to work, because I had a 4-hour call, 10 till 2, and then I had my lunch break for an hour, so I got back at 3, so I only did 4 hours of work today.
Good for you. That is
Yeah.
something I aspire to. I'm sitting in the wrong.
Unfortunately, I don't have that luxury very often, and I'm going to lose that luxury soon because I'll complete my apprenticeship.
Well, I mean, it's too bad to lose that luxury, but congratulations on completing your apprenticeship. I don't think I mean, I know you've talked about that it's coming to a close, but I don't believe I've actually congratulated you on all the work you have done to do that.
Well, congratulate me when it's complete and I've passed it.
Well, I have supreme confidence in you, my friend.
I'm glad you do.
Uh-oh.
Done everything else fine.
Where have I gained an
You'll be
iron
fine.
shovel from?
That's a problem.
What's the problem?
What's the problem? Don't tell me there's a problem and then don't articulate it when I've just run a command block on the server. What's up?
Oh. No, I was chatting with Alcorn at the end of yesterday's stream, and they were pointing out that I had not done anything with a huge tunnel that I had punched into the side of their tunnel and whole nether hallways. So I thought, oh, I'll just, I'll make a new hallway. I'll move the portal I got down so it's a straight shot. I don't have to do this weird staircase thing, and I moved it. And I moved the portal, and I don't go back to my base. I go to the stronghold over here.
Oh.
Strange, because I'm not really all that close to...
Your portal mustn't be properly configured, though.
Yeah. I'll have to figure out exactly how to...
Don't forget that Y coordinates also count. So if
Right.
the stronghold one is closer in the Y...
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Because everything's quite low in the nether. Well, poop.
I need a singular birch log. Looks to the imposter that's clearly stalking Hunter, grabs it and yeets it out the window. What?
You were talking about imposters in... Well, you weren't talking about imposters in Germany, you were kind of describing it tangentially.
Yes.
Oh, I see. What temperature is it here? Outside it's pleasantly cool, so I don't know, but inside in my room it's quite unpleasant. I don't know what
It's
temperature it is.
19 degrees outside right now. Here it is 25 inside my room, which isn't too bad. It's been a lot worse than that.
Yeah, I don't know what the temperature is here. Scotsman, do you mind if I knock out one of these birch trees near your build? I'm eyeing up this one because it's not near enough to any other leaves to cause problems with despawn.
Despawn.
Well, if you look at stream, the tree next to the one I'm eyeing up, some of the leaves haven't despawned because they're close enough to the other tree to hang around.
I get you.
There's some in the chest in the main tower you've been in. Ah! I only need the one.
To be fair, this summer's been very wet and cool compared to the last couple of years.
Yeah.
I say that just as we're about to hit August. There's still time.
Yeah.
But again, the problem is not so much the temperature. Like, as I say, it's 19 degrees outside. The problem is our houses are designed to hold the heat.
Yeah.
So that 19 degrees outside, like, it's going to be 20 odd degrees in my room all night. By the time it starts to cool, my room starts to cool down, the sun will come back up.
And as much as you might have the hotter temperatures in summer, you consistently know you're going to have the hotter temperatures in summer.
So you're prepped for it.
Yeah.
We're not equipped
There's
to
also a
handle
humidity
it.
factor.
Yeah.
We quite often have a much higher humidity than a lot of hotter countries.
As I bluntly stated to Jay Price the other day, we are on the same latitude as Russia and Canada.
Yeah, we're about.
London is equal to Moscow latitude.
Yeah, I think I'm about Newfoundland in.
Yeah. So the fact that like we're comparing us to the US and Australia when we should really be comparing ourselves to Canada and Russia in terms of climate.
Well, Russia's a big one.
Well,
Moscow makes sense. Yeah, saying Russia is like saying China. Like,
yeah, true.
Or the
I
US,
mean,
or
when
America.
I'm saying Russia in this context, I am referring specifically to Moscow.
Right, I've just tested this command block and it worked perfectly in the Orca. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go and put it in.
I thought I could smell burning.
If the server's burning, then I've done something wrong.
Especially
I'm
if
not
you
going
can
to
smell
deny
it,
it could
Hunter.
happen.
What was that, Screwy?
Especially if you can smell
Yeah.
it where you are, Hunter.
Still give my leg for
Hunter's a
25 over
technomancer.
32 for the day temp and 26 for the night. That was mythical.
Yeah, I don't have a hygrometer here. I'm actually in the market for a hygrometer, if anyone knows a good one that plugs into smart stuff. So I don't know the humidity. I say smart stuff, it's got to connect to like Home Assistant. That was the vaguest way I could possibly have said that.
Well, I'm sure he could have come up with a more vague way to it. If you really tried.
To connect to the interwebs.
I don't know why, but Richard O'Brien as Riff Raff just popped in my head when you said that.
1, 6, 7, 8.
Like something about the voice you chose to do it.
Yeah,
Reminded me of Riff Raff.
One of those sort of voices that he would put on occasionally.
Yes, that nasally pseudo-British. Although from you, I guess it's truly British. And from Richard O'Brien.
And from Richard O'Brien. It's just a kind of nasally British, sort of maybe slightly posh accent.
Okay, I've just had to go and look up what streaming service that's on because I just realised that I've never actually watched it all the way through.
Ooh, what streaming service? What's it? Sorry.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant Rocky Horror, and then I thought no, that was too quick for you to have looked it up.
Fastest search in
Maybe.
the West. Well, I knew it would be on something. I was just curious if it was on something we had, and it's on Disney Plus, which we have. So.
Did it?
On. You didn't just
I
say
have
it's
it
on
on
Disney
DVDs.
Plus, did you?
Yes, I did.
The Rocky Horror Picture Show
Yep.
is streamed on Disney Plus.
Yes.
Are you having an issue with this? What am I missing?
I can't think of well, I mean, they've got Deadpool now, but I cannot. Well, and granted, in the U.S., it's probably not on Disney Plus because they do it by country, of course. I cannot think of a movie less Disney than the Rocky Horror Picture
they
Show.
had a
Disney
lot
Plus.
of-
Disney Plus has quite a lot of more adult stuff on it. At least over here, I don't know what it's like in the
Yeah.
States.
And I believe that's what it is. I think it's a states versus not thing.
When it first came out, it didn't. It was quite PG to begin with. But
yeah, no,
I can't remember the name of the studio, but one of the big studios has been owned by Disney for years that makes like horror movies and like 15 plus stuff and that. But they never wanted their name attached to it because they didn't want people watching it thinking it was a Disney film.
Right.
But a lot of that content is now on Disney Plus because they own it. I can't remember the studio's name.
Is it the studio that did Rocky Horror?
No, I don't think so. I think it's probably got Rocky Horror because they've
Rocky Horror is
bought
Fox.
the rights over the years.
It's 20th Century Studios, so it's because they own 20th Century
Well,
Studios.
They only relatively recently bought 20th Century, so that explains why that's
Yeah.
there.
Little Shop of
Though I
Horrors.
don't think that's the original people who did Rocky Horror. I think that might have been.
Yeah, that's who it's
bought it.
distributed by.
Yeah.
It was produced by Lou Adler and Michael White. It was an independent musical comedy horror film. It's based on
Touchstone. Touchstone was the non-Disney Disney studio.
area that's called Star here. That's got a lot more adult TV. Star is a TV producers channel thing, so they own Star. So they put all Star's stuff on Disney Plus. Because I remember them advertising it as Star now on Disney Plus for adults. Like it was billed as the content on Star as part of Star was for adults, but I think it was to try and encourage more adult viewing because the adults are the ones with the money. To be blunt.
Yeah. Though, saying that, I know a lot of adults who happily watch the Disney stuff on repeat.
True.
But that might
true.
be something to do with the neurodivergent group I tend to roll in.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like,
So I don't know how typical that is of the grander population.
yeah.
I watch a lot of Disney for my Star Wars.
Did you just say for your Star Wars?
Yeah. For Star Wars, yeah.
Yeah, but how much Disney do you watch?
Not anymore.
Yeah, that's the thing.
A lot of LGBT people watch a lot of Disney stuff as well for some reason.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know how typical that is because I've got like yourself, I'm sure, got a disproportionate balance of that in my friend groups.
Yes. Weirdly, if I actually think through my IRL friends, one of them, and even she's questioning. So.
I think I've got more than one, but yeah, it's not a huge amount.
No, I've got a couple of friends who are in a straight relationship, but both people in the relationship are bi, so.
Oh yeah, I'm not counting them. I have some friends who are straight, but like not not that many compared to
Well, that's the thing.
LGBT identities.
They're not straight. They're just in a straight relationship.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about them. I've got friends,
Oh.
like one of my best friends is bi, but is married with kids in a straight seeming relationship. But both of the people in that relationship are bi. I'm talking about, I do have some straight friends who are just straight. Like, they would never, you know.
Yeah.
It's.
Yeah, I don't think I've got any. Or offline, I do wish to clarify this is offline.
Even online, there's not that many people I can think of.
Well, I can name 3 off the top of my head.
Mind you, there's a fair few online that I just don't know. I've never bothered asking.
Yeah. Whereas I'm more
it's not
inclined
come
to
up.
just ask people, like, more out of a...
I'll ask if it comes up in conversation, but
Has anyone
I
got
obviously know.
like like half a stack to a stack of dark grey wool?
Yeah.
I've got a farm full of the stuff, but not on me.
Again, not on me, but I'm real close to my base.
If you're able to grab some screw, because I can't currently go to PAX Industries.
Right, because you break it somehow, right?
Are those mods that you updated for .21?
I don't know. I have not worried about that yet.
Is that light gray or dark gray?
Dark grey.
What are they called? I've forgotten its name.
It's Fresh Animations.
Why does that break PAX Industries?
It doesn't break PAX Industries. PAX Industries breaks anyone's game who has Fresh Animations.
Yeah, can't actually figure out why. It's weird.
I assumed it was the number of entities.
There's less entities there than there are other places on the server, and it doesn't break either.
I don't know them.
Like in that area, there's a lot of building, but there isn't that many entities apart from the sheep farm and some villages.
Shulker Farm?
It's not. Well, the Shulker Farm's turned off.
Oh, I don't know them.
And even the Shulker Farm only has 15 to 20 Shulkers in it at a time.
Screw, which base are you at?
I'm at the villa.
Okay, I'm heading towards you.
Yes, it is. Fresh Animations is on .21.
What was that? Sorry, Screw?
You can come see my new floor.
Ah, excellent. Can I use the nether?
Yeah, I fixed the...
Apparently Mythical's saying there's some at the new city. I can only presume that she's assuming I know how to get to the new city.
Yeah, Mythical, your stuff can be kind of obscure to travel to. I know how to get to a lot of places on the server. When I have to think about how to get to your stuff, it makes me actually think. And I don't like that. It's not my favorite thing. Actually thinking, obviously. I'm not talking about your bits.
So when I said dark grey...
Dark gray? Oh. Well, you got light gray.
I don't need light grey!
Well, you have it. I'll get you some dark gray. Don't you leave that mess in my house. I have to keep telling my own kids to pick up after my... What are you doing? My wall again?
I like giving a Screwy a hard time for not listening, even though I know it's just, an odd coincidence that keeps happening.
Hey, why? Oh, you...
There's actually loads of grey wool at the sheep farm in Covetown.
Oh, is there? I didn't think to check that.
I've just passed through.
Away from my walls, you menace.
This is what happens when you give me the wrong colour wool.
I mean, the reality is, at some point, I'm going to be texturing these walls. Want to do it.
Well, Hunter's done it for you.
Ah.
Yeah, you can't make it to it. There's fences in the way. Make yourself a little parkour house out of parkour course out of my...
Well, just be grateful I didn't land on the farmland. Zoom! Zoom!
Why did you pick up polished andesite?
Why did I remove a block of polished andesite? Why not?
You took his ball pieces with you, I think, is what the...
Did I? No.
Oh, the polished andesite.
No, I left that there.
No, you grabbed.
I'm not holding it.
No, you gave it to me.
Oh,
Chucked
yeah.
all the stone back to me.
If you want some, there is some at the new city. Mythical Vest, you can get there via the Nether now. That does not help.
What they think, there's an entire other dimension to get lost in to get there, you know.
Yeah, and I'll also point
Is
out,
it
Mythical,
signposted?
that you had an entire island off the coast of Cove Town that none of us knew about for what, 2 months?
You guys didn't know about it.
None of us
Didn't
except
know
the
about it.
person who manages the server knew about.
Yeah. It was
Didn't
hidden
Mythical? Isn't that
until-
the one that you
Yesterday.
asked about though? Didn't? I'm sure Mythical asked about that in the group.
Maybe
Could
she
be wrong.
did. Do you think I read that group?
See, I'm not the only one.
Very often.
That doesn't make it better, Screwy.
I actually do read that group, but sometimes if it's not relevant to me, I will kind of scan over it and
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
go.
what I'd really like, and has been highlighted by my recent vision issues, is I'd really like an AI bot whose job it is to just sum things up for me. Just like, when you wake up in the morning and there's been like a billion posts on Infinity Cove or whatever, just like, can you just sum up what was in there for me so I know whether I need to go back and read it? And then you find out it's like 14 pages of bad things Mythical did with the Ravager.
Well, that's a project for you.
Yeah, that sounds like something I want someone else to do for me. Like, I want
Sounds
someone
like
to read
work.
I want something to read the group for me. I definitely don't want to have to make a bot myself.
An AI bot.
To be honest, I doubt with the way that the Discord lets you plug APIs in, I don't think it would actually be that difficult to do. Discord's quite good with letting you build bots for it. I don't think we're going to be too long before we actually see those sort of things built in. Like, when you have like an inbox and you see a sort of summary of the post you haven't read yet.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's got more AI to it.
I'm in so many Discords that I have most notifications muted just so my inbox is actually readable of the servers I need to keep an eye on, such as Finite Inn and Infinity Cove and Spawn Chunks.
Yeah, I'm the same. I've got like best part of I think I trimmed them a little while ago. I think we're at about 100 Discord servers.
Oh my lord!
And they're like 90 odd % of them are muted.
Yeah, Finite Inn and Spawn Chunks are the important, and the Infinity Cove channel and Joel's are the important ones because they're the ones I mean, in the case of 2 of them, I actually have to monitor them for bad behaviour. Thankfully, both communities are fairly self-policing.
Yeah. I knew you'd ask something about the island, Mythical. But the reason that I knew the island was here was because I have the Bobby mod, and could see the edge of it from like when I was just like moving around the server. I don't know if anyone else ever. Bobby mod, so it's like the Farsight mod, but it is more powerful.
Okay.
So like I can look out. So I'm on Mythical's island right now. And I can look out and I can see like Screwy's house. I can see all the boats in the cove. I can see over to Spawn. I can see Orthanc.
I don't even have Farsight.
Well, Farsight doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, that would be
So,
why.
It got murderized. I think that was .19 was the last time they had a version. unless they updated it, because it used to use the old what's it called? The old lighting engine and stuff. There's another one where Mojang making too many changes annoyed a mod maker.
I am going to end up with so many more people in my follow list. I've just realised on Twitch.
Why?
Because I'm gonna end up following all the people on Dragonfell, aren't I?
Oh, the people, the list of people you follow. I thought you were telling you were going to suddenly get a load more followers.
No, I wish.
I was like, what are you doing?
No, I decided to follow through with one of those bots.
Yeah,
That's
well,
for legal
good luck with
reasons. That is a joke.
I'm not even sure that's illegal. I think that's a moral reason. Really.
I
have more issues with that morally than I do legally.
I was thinking more if something got reported.
I don't know how illegal those are, to be entirely honest with you.
I assume they violate Twitch's terms of service.
Yeah, but that's not a legal thing.
No,
I
know, but
that's a civil.
I'm using the term legal here
Yeah.
to say, for terms of service reasons, that was a joke.
Oh, if you're using like company legality, yes, it's definitely against Twitch.
No, interestingly, I am only 3 followers off 250. I don't normally really monitor the follower metrics, which is why I've not done anything with regards to 100, 200 followers.
If everyone who's watching goes and pokes some friends in the arm, we might get you to 250.
Yeah, it's not like it does anything special. It gets me to 250.
Yeah, but yeah, it's a nice round number.
And let's face it, of those 247 people who currently follow me, how many consistently watch?
But you see, if you get to 250, I can do that thing that's kind of annoying where I unfollow and it goes down to 249.
Why?
I don't know. I found it vaguely funny. I did it to Alco.
Of course you did. Just because I don't grow followers very fast, I don't really bother with doing stuff to celebrate them. Probably get them once you start following the people of Dragonfell. This is true. This is true. Or more accurately, once the Dragonfell crowd can start properly raiding into Elkhorn because of Elkhorn's shout out go around.
Yeah,
I find I actually get a few I've picked up a few followers thanks to Elkhorn doing that.
It'll take a while for me to warm up to people. Dragonfell, I follow a couple, but
the thing is, I'll be following them, but it'll be for raiding purposes, not viewing purposes.
Yeah.
What are you
doing? It takes
doing?
me a while to warm up to streamers.
What are you doing, Pax?
What am I doing? I'm running around like an idiot in a circle around Cove Town.
I just heard creepy sounds.
It wasn't me. I'm running around the big circle in the middle of Cove Town.
Huh.
Choice.
I decided not to do the furniture until I'd confirmed Elkhorn had taken any screenshots.
Okay.
So I'm kind of lost for a project, so I'm dancing around like an idiot, which is
Business
the
as
normal
usual.
thing to do in Minecraft.
I need to just double check. Skulk on top. Can Skulk be moved by pistons? Yes, it must be able to.
Yeah, I think so. The one that you stick on a layer, the one that's a bit like lichen. I can't remember what it's called. I think that gets broken, but I think the actual Skulk block moves.
I've just tested it. You can.
What's it called?
Vein.
That licheny one. Vein, Skulk Vein. That's it. Thank you. Until I didn't sleep properly last night. Talking of sounds, I think there's actually a couple of new creepy sounds in Minecraft in .21. I haven't confirmed it, but I remember someone saying there was some new ambient sounds.
Probably.
No, the Skulk Shriekers are an item of their own. I think they're non-movable. But again, I don't think I've actually tried that one either.
I don't have any
I haven't
shriekers to
played
test
that much.
one with.
I haven't played that much with the Skulk, to be completely honest.
Whoops, I broke my
my
piston.
the mod that lets you look inside shulkers. What's it called? Can't remember.
Shulker
Whatever that
box.
mod is. That no, the one that lets you see what's in a shulker, not the one that lets you access it. The one that's been around for years and years.
Oh, Shulker box
Like
tooltips.
Tooltips, yeah. For some reason, my shulker box tooltips is broken, so I can't see what's in half my shulkers. And if I wasn't updating the server tomorrow, I might fix it, but
You are, so you're not.
exactly. No, I also don't have any. Oh yeah, I do. Catalyst. No, not catalyst. Shrieker is what I'm looking for.
Okay. Grey wool. Redstone torch. Grey wool, redstone torch. No sticks in my inventory. Okay, that's fine.
No, you can't push shriekers.
Learn something new every day. Right then. I'm coming up on my second hour, so I'm going to wrap things up. Thank you two for joining me.
Thanks for having us. Thanks for texturing my.
I mean, it's not like the most I could do to keep you out of my stream is deafen myself and stay out of the group. So even if it's not like I could keep you away even if I wanted you gone. That probably sounded better in my head. Hello. Thank you. Yes.
Welcome.
Alcon's just got home. Alcon, I'm about to wrap up. Though it is convenient that you got home because I do have a question for you. Is there anyone from Dragonfell currently live? I think the Dragonfell season has ended, but still. Is there anyone from Dragonfell currently live? Thank you everyone for coming along. It's good to be back. Hopefully we'll stick to it. At least some kind of schedule. I don't know what kind of schedule it'll be yet. But yes, thank you for coming along. If you want notifications for when I go live, or when Elcorn goes live, or when Minipax goes live, when he returns to streaming, which I assume will be your intention eventually.
Yeah, hopefully in a few weeks I'll have an off and then be better.
Excellent. Then please make sure you join the Finite in Discord, the link for which I'm sure will appear in chat shortly. You can also find me at 10055 on YouTube. That's where my VODs usually end up. Maybe this weekend I'll get them sorted. That's partially dependent on this weekend's temperature, to be honest, because if it's too hot to be in my room, then I will not be getting it done. I am going to send you on a raid to... Let me just refresh this so I've actually got an up-to-date raid list.
Calvin was quite cool. He's live.
Calvin.
Smalls.
MC.
Yeah, Calvin MC or Small Cats. Blackclad. Though Blackclad's playing
Blackclad's
something else.
playing Elden Ring, so I'm ignoring Blackclad. Small Cats is also playing Elden
Oh,
Ring.
so Small Cats. Yeah. I wonder if they're playing together.
Quite possibly.
Not
I
out of
know.
the question.
I know I do it quite often. I'm tempted to raid Tadpole just because he was guest on the Spawn Shrinks recently, but we all know who Tadpole is, so it's not like that makes much difference. Let's raid Calvin.
Yeah, I was going to say Calvin was one of the folks that played Guild Rush with Elk.
Okay, I'm going to send you on a raid to Calvin MC. Raid message hashtag Hunter Raid Howling at the Moon. Thank you again, everyone, for coming along. I will see you folks all on Wednesday for the new game Pacific Drive, and we will see how that goes. Thank you again, and good night.
Bye.